Hey everybody, this is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. Now, I sort of teased this in a previous video about seeing jail bars when I upscaled my Sega Master System through a SCART cable, but I didn't really go into details. Recently, when I picked up the SCART cable, I also picked up the EverDrive for Sega Master System, the one made by Crix, of course, sold through Stone Age Gamer. And as you can see, I'm running the ROM for Wonder Boy 3 now, but it doesn't matter whether you run the physical cart or the ROM off of the EverDrive. You don't have a pause button if you're using a wireless 8-bit DOE controller. That's because the pause button is physically on the Sega Master System. It's always been that way. It's an unfortunate reality. But there is happily a workaround for that. This hack comes from the SMS Power website, possibly the oldest and the best Sega Master System resource out there. And in fact, if you look through the scans of cover art on that website, you can even find a few things that I contributed back in the early to mid 2000s to SMS Power. But anyway, now you can see that running the hack, I can actually use the pause button on my 8-bit DOE Sega Genesis controller, which is fully compatible with the Sega Master System because Genesis and Master System have the same 9-pin orientation and voltage. You don't have to worry about anything being overloaded or underloaded as a result of the pinout here. That's why you can plug Master System controllers into your Sega Genesis and use them with the power base converter to play Master System games. Or you can just use this standard Genesis controller to play Master System games. But this way, if you're playing the ROM hack through an EverDrive, you can actually tap into the ability to use a pause button to access the menu in games like Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap, and there are many other hacks out there available. Why does this matter? Well, quite frankly, if you're playing with a wireless controller, I think you already know why this matters, but I'll explain anyway. Are you really going to get up from your chair and walk over to your Sega Master System and hit the pause button on it every time you want to access the menu to use an item or change your armor in Wonder Boy 3? Think about how many times you would be getting up and walking back and forth to do that. No longer is that necessary thanks to this wonderful hack. But instead of just telling you, why don't I show you? I'm going to earn up some coins here in the opening level to the right of the first town in the game, and then I'm going to go back to the shop in that said same town and buy all the armor that's available in that shop, and then upgrade my dragon to have all of that armor. And if you know this game, you know that each of the different monsters has an armor, a shield, and a weapon that work best for them. So you end up constantly buying more armor, and it gets more and more expensive. So you do a lot of grinding to earn up coins to get the best equipment, but you really do want the best equipment when you get to the end of the game. It's almost a necessity. There's an added bonus, too, to running this hack through the EverDrive: save states. Now, in the bad old days when I had my friend Sir Crunch's Sega Master System on loan for the summer, there is no battery backup in Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap, so I had to write down every single password that's generated in the first shop in town. Now you can just leave the pen and pad alone, save your state, and come back and start again with all your armor and items all equipped at the ready. I'm Mr. MegaManFan, and as always, thank you for watching.